to Ehizoje, everyone's favorite Nigerian.
This that real life shit, nigga.
That we listen to.
Nope.
So Blxst'S, I'll always come find you. Going from an independent artist with a niche sound to an independent artist with feature credits from the likes of Meek Mill, Rick Ross, Nas, and Kendrick, Blxst'S has enjoyed a steady rise to regional notoriety. On this new album, he drops us into a movie set. The plot, his love life. The good, the bad, and the all too relatable. And with a robust 20-song offering, he's testing the theory of never hearing one bad Blxst'S song. With fresh samples, new flows, and a modern take on love and lust, this is Blxst'S, I'll Always Come Find You.
It's that real life shit, nigga.
It's all I want right now. Give me your understanding and your love.
Yeah. Call me crazy, I take it as a compliment. It goes straight to my confidence. I just wanna test my tolerance in a safe place to waste my toxicness. What's the consequence of me and you linking? Drunk all weekend, safe leaking. I need a little more if you're leaving. I need a little tour of the deep end. I sent that black truck just to fuck. Can I be reckless just for once? I had you for breakfast, what's for lunch? Don't be too selfish, I self-destruct. I need your love.
I will start off with James this time. How'd you feel when you first listened to this album?
I heard this is early in the summer. It was cool. It wasn't.
What was cool about it?
He was trying to do shit a little differently, trying to switch it up. Like a lot. I feel like his previous albums, like I don't want to say the songs all sounded the same because that's like a lazy take.
They did though. There's a lot of similarities in like a lot of the melodies, harmonies that he was using before.
He was sticking with one
this
angle.
album.
This was him trying to attempt to do different angles. I respect that. Whether it's a success or a failure, he was taking so like it almost seemed like he went the international route. He'll go to maybe do like an Afrobeat sounding thing, then do like a reggaeton type of thing, and then like a Jersey club type of thing, then try to go back to LA.
I didn't hear any Afrobeats, but there definitely was some reggaeton with the Becky G song I think you're referencing. But what about you, Loren?
So I'll say that this was my first introduction to Blxst'S.
Really?
Yeah,
That's shocking.
I have a thing about not listening to artists when they're in their peak, and coming to it. I guess we were just talking about this like naturally, like when I feel like it. But I like this album actually a lot. He kind of reminds me of like a mix of like, I know his name is Black, but I always call him Six Lack. Six Lack and Brent Faiyaz in a sense.
Yeah.
I wonder how you would feel about his early music. I don't know if you would make that comparison.
I didn't know this was your first
For
time
this
hearing
album
it.
specifically, I would say that. Maybe I have to go back to albums. This is probably gonna make me go backwards, and which is what I usually do. I start here and then I usually go backwards.
He's like the new singing LA dude. Like, but he's nice though.
He sounded really good.
You gotta listen to his collabs with Bino too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think.
I know he was on that. He was on the Black Panther album. No.
Nah, he was on Mr. Morale.
Oh, okay.
Hope I'm not too late.
Oh, okay.
Set my demons straight.
Got you.
You would like Blxst'S. I don't think this is the best introduction to Blxst'S though.
But I enjoyed a lot of what I heard.
Yeah, this was him expanding his sound. I actually liked the album. I
it's
really
good.
enjoyed the album. Do I like it as much as like the stuff he was first coming out with? No, but at the same time, I understand that he cannot keep making that same like sound. He had to separate like the sound and show that he could do something else. And I think a lot of times artists experiment and it doesn't work out. I think this one overall would work out. Whereas like if this was somebody's first introduction to him, they would be like, oh, this.
Yeah, it's an easy listen.
His music is always, to me, has always been like I don't mean, if I can compare it to a food, like buttered toast. It's like it's good.
I like butter toast.
It's like I like buttered toast, but I'm eating this like you eat this as an appetizer before you get to the real meal. And I feel like his music has been good enough to like consume, but nothing like crazy substantial. I feel like this was his attempt to like just go out of his like go out of his like comfort zone a little bit.
I'm always gonna admire an artist who's gonna try different things to differentiate between, you know, albums.
But he makes really good West Coast music, like driving around music.
Yeah, I was gonna say even like the songs where he's like being more personal, like on Hurt and like No Fake Love in LA with Aaron Ray. Like those are some of my favorite songs of like the last like 6-7 years. Like that shit's fire. Like, I wish we got more of that, to be honest. I feel like a lot of this album was kind of surface level.
I could see that if without knowing his previous sound, I can see that.
I'm cool with Blxst sticking to his drive around in LA music though. Like I'm cool with the butter toast. Like,
I mean, you could drive around to No Fake Love in LA.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
that's the exact song I want to drive around in LA with at night.
Yeah, that shit hard.
I made another playlist, LA nightlife, night music, and that's in there. It's just like No Fake Love in LA, Program. Like he just has a lot of like cool drive around in like LA type of music.
I guess I could hear a lot of this outside, like when I was listening. Like you said, it's more. Did you say it's more commercial or more surface level? Whatever you said.
Commercial.
I was just saying it's more surface level.
Yeah. It's.
Yeah.
I feel like the intent was to sound good and just maybe get more play.
Yeah, some songs are definitely more commercial. Like Rewind with Becky G and I don't know how to say his name. Fade, but
Feed.
Yeah. But let's talk about favorite songs.
Gotta listen to Blxst. No. Favorite song is Reason for me.
Reason. All right, let's.
That's in my LA at nighttime playlist.
Let's listen real quick.
It's that real life shit, nigga.
Don't need no pickup lines. I'm back to get what's mine. I put that to the side, though. We went our separate ways. Since then, ain't been the same. You think I'm running game? No. You stay acting like you don't feel. You heal since you got some new heels. Way back, taught you all them new skills. In a beat trail, think I need a refill. I'm still your lover, I'm not no other, no. Cool with your brother, I know your mother. So, act like you know me, don't get me fucked up. Whoa, I'm in your city.
Why was this your favorite song?
This is some shit you play when you pick up your shorty up the block. It's 9:30 p.m. You got a reservation at 9:45. You trying to be smooth. You got your shit on. This some shit that you drive around the city with your girl in. You know what I'm saying? This is some smooth shit. And this reminded me of Old Blast. Like this is the closest we got to Old Blast.
Yeah, I know Loren was saying while the music was playing that it wasn't one of your favorites.
It's her least favorite.
So maybe you might not like
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, maybe you should just stick to this album.
Cause Blxst just makes like lean back in the car. I got the shorty in. It's just safe music to play when you with a girl in LA.
But you can see in my notes. See, I'm gonna end up giving away my least favorite.
No, we can talk about it now.
Yeah, in my notes it's in here, but it's in here with a question mark because then I have my actual least favorite, and I'm like,
This shit a vibe. I don't know what you. I don't know how you don't see the value.
I think it sounds corny. He had a line in there, and I wrote it down.
What was the line?
My timing says demon, and like I feel like when I hear people say
corny.
demon time, I'm just like, that's lame. And so but this is a song that did make me think that he sounded like Black in like an older album, like tone, flow.
This is like his sound. Like
This is
if
his
anybody,
sound, yeah.
if anybody like sounds like this, they're doing Blxst. It's not Blxst doing the other person.
He's just that.
But again, this is my first time listening to any of his music,
yeah,
so
I hear you, I hear
in
you,
my
I hear
compare,
you.
you know what I mean?
I might have to force feed you Blxst.
Please, if you guys want to send me stuff, it's
She
kind of.
won't listen to it. I tried to put her onto some good music, and she just.
No,
like,
I'm gonna get
it's
there.
not my time. It's not my time.
That is very
I'm
much.
like,
Yeah.
It's like, all right, bro. All right.
It's West Side Till I Die. Hope you quoting that.
Loren,
Ain't no holding back.
favorite song?
My favorite song is actually the intro, Paper Route.
That was also my favorite song, but I switched it at the last second.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been playing it a lot.
Called an audible.
Yeah.
And action.
It's that real life shit, nigga.
Why she keep on texting me, say put the time in. Know this paper out ain't stopping, I decide when. You know you stuck inside that ground when you decline friends. Yeah, it's too late for you to sign in. You know how many in my circle win if I win. That they wish they would've never let my guys in. You know you stuck inside that ground when you decline friends. It's too late for you to sign in. Yeah, well connected. You can't do too much about it, but respect it. I keep running to the money that my fetish. You keep coming, turns out when I'm in my head.
Good choice.
Why was this your favorite song on the album?
Well, first off, it just sounds really nice when it's that ba 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 ba. Where you were saying like, oh, I like music that makes me want to go play basketball. I like music that I feel like I can put on in my skate playlist. But I also like just him like, oh, you're too late to like be tapped in with me, like type shit. So we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, that shit happens a lot in life where, you know, you start making progress in your own personal life and people that, you know, thought they were leaving you behind, you end up lapping and they try and like double back and it's just like, nah, when, you know, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym type shit, like when I needed you to like rebound these shots or like help me with my form, you wasn't there. And now you coming back, nah, like stay
You
back.
saying nah? I'll be like, all right, fuck it.
I mean,
Maybe that's your problem.
what she look like? Let's be real.
It don't matter what she like. We was already.
No, 100%. She looked good.
Back to the
100%. She looked good
music.
enough for me to say matters what she looked
She
like.
looked good enough for me to fucking fuck with her in the past.
In the past, but what she look like now?
I mean, unless you have like a drastic fucking change, like you gained 300 pounds or something.
Anyways, good song.
Listen, some people, hey,
We could really turn up this conversation.
some people feel
y'all
like
in committed relationships,
some people,
so I can't say
some
too much.
people so fake to where they like, oh, I don't double back to my old work. I'll double back if it makes sense.
I'll double back too.
For sure.
For a couple of them. Not everybody ain't gained that.
I feel like if I wouldn't double back on you, I shouldn't be fucking with you in the beginning.
Nah, people change.
People don't change.
People change. You get to, you learn them. You learn more about them, like, as you, like, develop the initial relationship. And whatever made you stop talking to them, maybe it wasn't a big thing. You're just like, yeah, I'll go back. And maybe it was a big thing. You're just like, nah, never again in my life.
You be doing a lot of thinking.
So do you.
I mean, well, yeah, I do. But I'm saying, like, if I need some flesh,
Ew.
my bad, that was crazy.
That was sound like Tyrese. You hear that Tyrese?
But let's
interview?
be real.
That nigga
Like,
said
if I need-
anybody on human feet.
Like, it's like if I wouldn't.
That's gross.
What does that say about like me? If I'm like, I won't double back on that. It's like I probably shouldn't have been fucking with you in the beginning. Then, if I'm not willing to double back on you.
What she did something that was so like crazy
that's
where you
different.
just like, nah, I could never.
I haven't experienced much of that. I've experienced that like maybe once or twice.
Okay,
Yeah.
because that's what I'm talking about. Like,
Okay, I get that.
things change.
Self-worth. I get that. That I'm not against. But I'm talking about just like looks and just like craving. Like, yeah, fuck it.
I feel that. All right, my favorite song. Initially, Paper Out. Ended up switching it to Better Off Friends. Blxst'S, Joyce Rice.
It's that real life shit, nigga.
Let me hear you say. Okay.
This is what you call up. I fell for what you said. Caught up, don't bother me. I gotta put a wall up.
Just call it what it is.
Baby, we'll be better off friends. This is what you call up. I fell for what you said. Caught up, don't bother me. I gotta put a wall up.
Just call it what it is.
Baby, we'll be better off friends. instant. We're having a second chance, you don't believe in them. I thought a true confession would put some ease in you. Be reasonable with me, easy for you to leave. It's harder to put the pieces together. Cold game, I keep picturing you sleep in my sweater. I was stepping up to bitches that won't reach to your level. Swimming deep with the devil, still I was treating you special. Never brought it back home, had to keep it professional. I couldn't win, I never wished it was like
This was my favorite song due to we were just talking about it. Honestly, this was pretty on topic for like the song and what we were just talking about. You know, like sometimes you just move on from a certain situation and it's just like, we could be cool, but we can't be like what it was, essentially. I just found that extremely relatable. That plus Joyce Rice goes crazy on the second verse. Like, she got an amazing voice.
Yeah,
So,
very nice. Very nostalgic.
Any theories to why the album was broken up into like 4 districts?
I've been seeing that a lot. Like the Don Toliver album was the same way. I'm not sure why they're doing it.
I think it was 2.
It was like a long one and a short one with the Kaytranada one, right?
I think it's some label shit trying to shift the industry somehow, some way. But
I thought it was some artsy shit. I thought it was like, what are you trying to tell us?
Maybe when they release it, they'll release it in, or like if you pick it up physically, it'll be in like discs.
yeah, maybe for
That would be
vinyls. But yeah, I'm not sure.
It's a
But
good song. It's a good album. Not his best, but that's not saying a lot because he dropped some decent projects since this.
we can't just talk about the good.
Okay.
Gotta talk about the bad.
Bad people.
Lauren,
Yes,
what song you taking off?
I am taking
Reason.
off.
My joint.
No, I'm not, because I heard another one and I was like, ooh, this one. Risk Taker.
Okay.
Forgot how that goes.
What about you, James? What song you deleting?
Shout out Inglewood. Shout out Becky G. Rewind can get the fuck up out of here.
Nah, you don't be in the clubs dancing reggaeton?
No.
I like that song. That shit,
Shout out Becky G. Inglewood, California, all day.
She's from Inglewood.
Yeah.
Nice.
She like Inglewood. I do my research, but that shit can go.
I could hear that shit coming on at the carne asada.
I'm sure. That's not. I don't want to hear that from Blxst.
Why not?
I want to hear smooth, like just got my hair braided, nigga picking up my shorty type of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to like if I want to do that, I'm
Can you even do that? I feel like I've never seen you.
I like the music, but if I want to do that, I don't want it from Blxst. I want to go out my way to go find it. I don't want it from Blxst when I'm listening to Blxst music.
Valid.
It's like listening to jazz music and you hear fucking cowboy music. It's like if I want to listen to country music, I'll go listen to country music.
My song to delete was Private Show. I thought it was a little corny.
How that one go again? I don't even remember.
Let's go ratings though.
Okay, we can go ratings. All right.
Out of 10.
Out of 10.
I'll give it a 5.
5?
6.
5 or 6? Which one you going? 6?
Kaytranada shit was better.
No, what did I say Kaytranada was? 7?
Yes.
Okay, no, 5. I'll give it a 5.
I gave Kaytranada 6.8, and this is better than the Kaytranada shit was better than this. I'm gonna give this a 6.2.
So I gave it an 8.1.
Ooh, high.
I liked it better than the Kaytranada shit, but I also like the Kaytra shit more than you guys, I think, based off my ratings.
Yeah, I'm just biased. I like Kaytranada a lot.
So yeah, divided by 3, that's 6.43. Shout out to Blxst.
Shout out to the accountants doing the calculator work.
You're in my brain. I was like, this is very on brand for him.
Shout out to Blxst. I thought it was a really good album. I've been giving it a lot of play.